IoT devices, virtual reality, large-scale gaming, and even fax machines rely on robust, secure Wi-Fi. I'm Tonya Hall for ZDNet and Tech Republic, and joining me is Bob Nilsson. He is the Director of Vertical Solutions at Extreme Networks. Welcome, Bob.
Hi, pleasure to be here.
What does Extreme Networks do, and who are some of your customers?
Extreme Networks is a networking provider that delivers software-driven solutions from the enterprise edge to the cloud. Our products provide connectivity from Wi-Fi access points to switches and routers to network management, applications analytics, from edge to core, including the data center. We work with customers in a range of vertical industries, including K through 12 education, higher education, healthcare, sporting venues, hospitality, retail, and manufacturing. And we provide those customers with reliable end-to-end networking solutions that support their unique needs. In other words, we provide the infrastructure and the connectivity that makes all their aspects of the IT systems work together. So our customers range from some of the largest K-12 districts in the country, such as Aldine down in Houston and Matsu up in Alaska, to smaller districts like Chelmsford here in Massachusetts. We have large automobile manufacturing companies like Chrysler, healthcare facilities like Novant Health, a whole range of large and medium-sized companies in those industries. So, go ahead, sorry.
No, I was just going to say, you mentioned that one of your markets is the automated campus. Why is the enterprise campus one of the most vexing environments in which to manage IT?
Today with BYOD, bring your own device, there can be devices coming on and off the network. And Wi-Fi just has to be pervasive. And the environment for Wi-Fi is not necessarily that predictable. There's open cavernous spaces, there's closed spaces. In schools, they've been finding that teachers will use what was a small like closet facility and hold discussion groups. And throughout that, the RF characteristics are very different. So it's quite a challenging environment, but nobody has any forgiveness if the quality of their connection doesn't maintain excellent status.
You mentioned bring your own device. And the challenges, I mean, you've got, this is the convergence of artificial intelligence, IoT, virtual and augmented reality, voice and machine vision, just to name a few of those, presenting to IT and network managers. So what kind of challenges does that actually create?
It could be very labor intensive. If the network manager has to see at all times exactly what's going on as people carry their devices from one end of a campus to the other. But this is an era now where AI and machine learning are coming to bear. And we've introduced those capabilities into network management. So the machine learning capability keeps watch on what are the best characteristics, what are the best adjustments as devices come and go, and can start to make those adjustments automatically without the manager intervening. So it gives the network manager a lot more time to do other more important things than just maintain that quality of experience.
Tell us about the esports facility at the State University of New York in Canton. How is Extreme Networks involved there?
Yeah, at SUNY Canton, our products provide the Wi-Fi and the wired networking across their campus. And when they decided last December to make a major entry into the esports area, they asked us to provide the networking for that facility. They'd seen that we provide the networking at large sports venues around the world, particularly with the NFL and the Super Bowl. So this past summer, they've been building out a new gaming arena, and it's equipped with monitors, high-performance computers, headsets, speakers, and equipment lockers for all the players. So they specifically have 25 lab stations for their professional gaming PCs with specialized mice, keyboards. They've got 5 4K TVs that can attach to larger screens to project instant replays. There's an instructor station where an announcer can watch and broadcast the games. They broadcast them simultaneously over Twitch with commentary. And the facility also has things like ergonomic gaming chairs, console stations, with both the PS4 Pro and Xbox One X console, as well top-rated gaming computers with video cards and high-end peripherals from Alienware. So they're also installing an esports wing in the residence hall with gaming computer area. It's adjacent to the students' rooms for practicing. And all that technology is powered by extreme high speed, low latency networking products.
How is the trend of gaming arenas growing nationwide?
We are seeing it take off as we've talked with different folks about what's going on at SUNY Canton. Others have stepped up. It's now an ECAC, Eastern College Athletic Conference sport. There's NACE is promoting it throughout the country, and they have both. It's a two-way, one school against the other competitions, as well as tournaments where you invite an entire league together. So we are seeing that take off. They're using it as a recruiting vehicle also. Students see that they've got that capability both for intercollegiate competition, but also to teach gaming. So the sports arena has kind of two purposes. They compete there, but they also test out the designs that they're learning about in classes.
As organizations transform digitally, that creates major security implications. How does Extreme Networks approach security amid the growing number of malicious actors and attack vectors?
Yeah, it can be very challenging. There's everything you said there, plus there's IoT, particularly in universities for the facilities, the HVAC. They're all making use of the network. And what was it yesterday? We heard about how fax machines have long been ignored and are subjects to attack. The easiest way to handle security is with network access control, and there's Extreme NAC, where you can authorize basically classes of devices, when they're allowed to connect, who can connect, what the operating systems are, and periodically scan to make sure all those devices are up to the latest revs and have maximum security. Now, on top of that, that takes you a long way, but you also want to have the visibility to just check and see, well, what is out there? What's connecting to, say, IoT devices? And with network application analytics, you can do that. And if you suddenly see something strange connecting to a device that nobody ever connects to, if somebody connects to a fax machine, for example, then you know something's going wrong, and you have the ability to shut that down right away. So it's the combination of the network authorization software and the network analytics that helps keep the security in good shape.
What role do you see for 5G in the digitally transformed organization, and what are your predictions for its implementation?
Well, it's going to be a little while. We're seeing some devices come out of China that can handle 5G now. It's hard to say when it'll take off in this country. But once students and people are on campus, the best performance still comes from the Wi-Fi world. So they really want the highest quality of experience through the Wi-Fi, but you can't provide Wi-Fi everywhere. So we want to make sure that personal devices switch seamlessly from the cell carriers and the 5G to the Wi-Fi as they come onto campus and come off campus, and that's built into our software.
Bob Nilsson, Director of Vertical Solutions at Extreme Networks, thank you for taking some time out of your day to give us some insight in this area. If somebody wants to connect with you, how can they go about doing that?
I'm reachable by email, rnilsson@extremenetworks.com. My Twitter works great, rhnilsson. Our website, you can check out all our blogs at extremenetworks.com.
Thanks again. And if you want to follow me and more of my interviews, you can do that right here on ZDNet or Tech Republic, or maybe find me by going to tonyahall.net. I've got links to all my social sites. Thanks for watching.